Hi Ronke. I've been saving in a joint account to start my own business. A dream I've been working towards for years. I use a joint account for a number of reasons, including a good interest rate and also transparency and accountability with my husband. Okay, I get it now. Or so I thought. Recently, I discovered my husband used a significant portion of this money to buy a car without consulting me. He says the car will help with the business, and what I understand our shared finances were in this joint account. This money, oh my goodness, this money was supposed to be used and intended for my business venture. Of course, I did not incorporate a car into my business plan. I'm struggling with feelings of betrayal, and I'm now behind on my goals. How can I address this in a way that's constructive for our relationship while still reclaiming my entrepreneurial momentum? Oh, oh goodness. I'm not even laughing, like, I'm just like, is this grounds? No, I was gonna use a word. I'm not gonna use that word because obviously I am not a marriage counselor. I cannot break up married, well, don't know if it's too happy right now, but marital homes. But you need to have a really, and this might, you need to have a really strong talking to with your husband. Like, I don't know how you communicate with your husband, but this is a real betrayal of, like, this is big. And there's a couple of things there that are really disturbing. First of all, your husband took it upon himself to decide that you needed a car. You said it in your message to me a car wasn't part of your plan. So your husband felt like they knew better than you. So there's something there about respect, right? And honouring you that I'm a little bit perturbed by. So that needs to be addressed. The money factor obviously needs to be addressed. Look, I'm not pocket watching. You decided that you wanted to put this in your joint account, and obviously there were advantages at the time. When you mention accountability, I assume it means that your husband was like checking up and like saying you're close to your goal. But I think you also need to, have a separation. This is a real lesson in, you make your husband aware. In relationships, particularly relationships with love, you made your husband aware it's your business. It's not a joint partnership, right? So the money should have been in a separate account. Now, this is not about blame now because it's happened now. He spent the money. You've got the car. You better be driving that car. You've got a license. Drive that car. Enjoy that car. You better drive that. That's your car now. Drive that car. Enjoy that car. Let's say sell that car. No, enjoy that car, right? So I hope you can drive. If you don't drive, get the license and get a license, and your husband can pay for lessons. But for now, you have to stay focused. Your husband also, I believe, should be paying you back that money, especially if because this car wasn't your choice. We didn't consult you. Again, I can't speak on your marriage. I can't speak on your relationship. I can only speak on what you've shared with me. And anybody watching who's got similar scenarios, I can only speak on what's been shared. But it's a lesson. It means you might have to delay slightly your business plans and your business goals. Set up a business account. If you're preparing yourself, you either set up a business account or set up a savings account separately now and start again. If you think you can salvage your relationship, which I assume you can, make sure that you have that clear conversation. You might need to go to couples counselling, I think, or some kind of therapy if you don't feel like you do want to. Have that conversation. If you can find someone you trust in your network that you can share this with, who can just talk about this with, you can really heal together and have that conversation. I've not heard that your husband has apologised. I hope that your husband apologised. It sounds like your husband felt like they knew better than you in terms of how you needed to use that money. This is really, there's a lot there, and I'm really mindful of the fact that, I can only give so much advice because marriage and relationship, love and romance, you know, all of that is very sacred. But you are justified in feeling hurt and disappointed. And you need to let your husband know this. And you need to let your husband know that for any future decisions when it comes to money and finances, there needs to be categorical joint decision making, and there needs to be transparency, because it sounds like you were transparent, you shared this business idea, and you were also sharing the funds in your joint savings account, assuming that, you know, your husband was going to be your cheerleader, and they ended up being somebody who was not. I'm going to be careful with my words, because boy, no, anyway, I don't know. But look, good luck. I really hope some of this advice, I've been careful and cautious. I hope some of this advice has been useful. Anybody who's watching who can help, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching and for sharing that. And I really, really hope you can still launch that business. Yeah, I hope your dream does come to pass. I hope so. I hope so. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, share your dilemmas in my DM, send me an email, and thank you.